for another activity and book today?
You are?
I have a special book today.
So, here's the page that tells us all the books in
This book.
Ooh, you see all those books?
So we're going to go to page 137 to read 10 apples up on top. Now this story was one of my favorite stories when I was a little girl. I used to always want to read this book because I loved all the animals in it. So we're going to see all the wonderful animals and we're going to talk about how many apples they can stack on their head. Are you ready? Okay. 10 Apples Up on Top by Dr. Seuss.
Ooh, we love books by Dr.
Seuss, he's such a great writer.
How many apples does he have on top of
His head?
1 apple?
Up on top of the lion's head. 1 apple. Can you say 1 apple? 1
Apple. How many do you see now? 1.
2. 2 apples up on top of who? Who is this?
The lion.
You're right, it's the lion. The lion has 2 apples up on top of his head.
Look, you.
I can do it too. So now the lion and the dog have 2 apples up on top of their head. Oh my goodness, those silly animals, 2 apples on their head. Do you think they can stack more?
Do how many?
How many apples? Ooh.
They stack 1.
And then 2 apples up on top. Let's see what's next. Look, see. I can do 3. 3, 3. I see, says the dog. Then he added 1 more. You can do 3, but I can do more. You have 3, but I have 4. That dog has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 apples up on top. And the lion has 1, 2, 3.
3 apples. You ready to see the next page? Good. I wonder if they're going to stack
More. Look, see, now I can hop with 4 apples up on top.
He is a tricky dog. He's jumping rope with the apples up on top of his head. Could you do that? Could you jump rope with apples on your head? And I can hop up on a tree with 4 apples up on me. 4 apples on his head? Do you think you could stack 4 apples on your head? I wish I could. I don't know if I could stack 4 apples. Look here, you two. See here, you two. I can get 5 on top, can you? So now there's another animal. Who do you think it is? It's Mr. Tiger, and he's stacking 5 apples on his head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 apples on his head. I am so good. I will not stop. 5, now 6, now 7 on top. 7 apples. Can you guys help me count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 apples. 7 apples on his head. 7 apples up on top. I am so good. They will not drop. Do you think he's going to drop his apples? Do you think he's going to drop those apples while he's balancing on something? Ooh, I don't know. I think they're kind of curious. Look at them watching him.
They're saying, I don't know about this one. He's balancing a lot of apples up on top. 5, 6, 7. Fun, fun, fun. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He counted down like a rocket ship. 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Because he has so many apples on his head, maybe he's going to fall off of that. Oh my goodness, look at him go. He is just so persistent with those apples on his head. I wonder what he's going to do next. But see, we are as good as you. Look, look. Now we have 7, 2. 7 apples on top of their heads? How are they doing that? I don't even know. I don't think I could do that. Do you think you could do that? Yeah? I think it's going to take a lot of practice. And now see here. 8. 8 on top. 8 apples? Not one will drop. What do you think? Do you think he's going to keep those apples up on top of their heads? You think that they could keep those on their heads for a long time? Or a little bit of time? 8. 8. And we can skate. Look, now we can skate with 8 apples on top of their heads. They have wheels on their feet, and they're skating with 8 apples on their head. Wow! They are quite talented. This lion and tiger and dog. But I can do 9 and hop and drink milk. You cannot do this, I think. So now he's drinking some milk and he's hopping and has 8. Actually, he has 9 apples. I think we need to count this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 apples drinking milk and hopping. Oh my goodness. This tiger is testing the lion and dog. Let's see. We can too. We can do it. Say here. We are just as good as you. 9 apples on their head, hopping and drinking milk. They're going to need more milk. They're going to get thirsty hopping so much. We are all very good, I think. With 9, we can drink milk and we can hop too. 9 is very good, but then, come on, and we will make it 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 apples on top of their head. Look at, they're thinking very hard. They look kind of puzzled or confused trying to figure out how they're going to stack 10 apples on top of their head. I don't know about this one. Let's see. Look. 10 apples up on top. We are not going to let them drop. 10 apples on their heads. They put 10 apples on top of their heads and they're hopping around. Do you think you guys could do that too, like the animals? Uh-oh. Look out, look out. I see a bear with a mop. The bear with the mop is running after the animals with the apples on top of their heads. Do you think he's going to catch them? Ooh, let's see. I will make those apples fall, said the bear. Get out, you, get out, one and all, and take your apples with you. Ooh, they're kind of nervous. Look at those faces. And this bear is very angry. He doesn't want them in there with their apples on their head. Let's see what happens next. The animals say, come on, come on. Come down this hall. We must not let our apples fall. So they're going away. Out of our way. We can't stop. We cannot let our apples drop. So they're running away with the apples on their heads so the bear can't catch them. Oh my goodness. animals. This is not good, but what we do, they want to get our apples too. Who wants to get their apples? Who's trying to eat them? Do you see who's trying to eat the apples on their head? I heard it. You said the birds are trying to eat the apples. How many birds do you see? 1, count with me. 2, 3 birds trying to eat those apples. They want the apples. Yes, they do. Look out! The mop! The mop! The mop! Now the bear with the mop is after them again. She looks awfully angry. She looks like she's ready to knock those apples off their head. You cannot stop our apple funds. Our apples will not drop, not one. What are they using to block the bear and the birds from getting their apples? Do you see what they're using? It's what you use in the rain. What are they using? An umbrella. That is such a good idea to block them. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We have to make the apples fall. They must not get our apples down. Come on, get out of town, said the animals. So they're all running away. This is such a silly story. I love it. Apples up on top. All of this must stop. Stop. Wow, look at how they're feeling. They're all so angry. And they're all so nervous that their apples are going to fall. Oh no. Now all our fun is going to stop. Our apples are going to drop. Oh no. Look at all those apples. They went crash and all the apples fell everywhere. It's a miracle. Look. 10 apples on all of us? What fun. We will not let them fall. Now all the animals, even the angry ones, have 10 apples on top. They all fell on top of their heads. Oh my gosh, that was such a great book. Now I have a song for you though. Are you ready for a fun song after seeing all those apples on their heads? Let's see. Here we go. Let's dance.
Dance like you got ants in your pants.
Ready?
Dance like you got ants in your pants. Dance like you got ants in your pants. Now stop and spray some ant spray. Dance like you've got bees on your knees. Dance like you've got bees on your knees. Dance like you've got.
Let's start that over and make it bigger. There we go.
Dance like you got ants in your pants. Dance like you got ants in your pants. Dance like you got ants in your pants. Now stop and spray some ant spray.
Ant spray.
Dance like you got bees on your knees. Dance like you got bees on your knees. Dance like you got bees on your knees. Now stop
And spray some bee spray.
Dance like you got to bear in your hair. Dance like you got to bear in your hair. Dance like you got to bear in your hair. Now stop and spray some
Bear spray.
Bop, 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 bop till you drop. Hula, 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 hula till you drool. Jump like you got bumped on your rump. Jump like you got bumped on your rump. Jump like you got bumped on your rump. Now stop. Dance anyway, dance anyhow. Dance every day and night. Keep on dancing now. Stop. Dance any way you want to. Dance any way you can. Dance like you got ants in your pants again. Dance like like you've got ants in your pants. Dance like you've got ants in your pants. Dance like you've got bees on your knees. Dance like you've got bees on your knees. Dance like you've got a bear in your hair. Dance like you've got a bear in your hair. Jump like you got bumps on your rump. Jump like you got bumps on your rump. Bop, 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 till you drop. Dance, 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 don't ever stop.
Uh-oh.
I said don't ever stop.
Oh my goodness. Did you see him stop at the end when they said not to stop? Man, he must have had lots of ants in his pants. I'm going to show you something very special today. I have an apple that I'm going to put on my head, and we're going to count it, okay? Let's see. How many apples do I have on my head? Can I balance it? I don't know. This is a slippery apple. So how many apples can Teacher Jackie put on her head? 1 apple. Uh-oh. My 1 apple fell down. Good job counting today and listening to my story and dancing with ants in your pants. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow. We're going to have our large group tomorrow with all of our friends. Okay, see you at 6 tomorrow. Bye. Bye, my friends.